Alrighty, video number 2 of 2024. Let's get right into it. Tonight's topic is to chase or not to chase. And I'm sure you already know the answer. You never chase. But in case you need a refresher, like we all do, because let me be the first to tell you, when emotions run deep, run high, logic goes out the window. And I understand. It ain't easy. Everyone's gonna fall into that hole once in a while, especially when it comes to somebody you really like, that you really feeling. Of course, you're gonna be like, man, I need that hit. I need that dopamine rush. Let me just reach out one more time, just in case, Just in case. You never know, man. What if she lost her phone, man? What if something happened, man? I just gotta remind her I'm still around. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Now, alright. Pump the brakes. You may think you're being logical, but trust me, I've been there, done that. You're totally in your emotional brain. Because if you really think about it, flip the script around. If you're actually feeling the person, well, in this case, if they're actually feeling you, will they forget about you, first and foremost? No. If they have high interest in you, like you do them, I mean, just think about it, like I said, flip it around. How would you carry it out? You wouldn't want them to misconstrue your intentions, to read things in the wrong way, to misinterpret things, right? You want to make it crystal clear to them that, hey, I'm just here to let you know, yeah, I'm still interested. I want to see you, man. I want to make things happen. So if you're feeling this type of way, won't they feel that type of way as well? Why can't they do what you're doing or about to do? Which I'm here to tell you, don't do it. If you really want to pick at your logical brain, just bounce it back at them. Why can't they do what you are hoping to do and want to do, what you desire? Right? It makes sense, right? If they really like you that much, they'll reach out. They'll make it easy for you. That's the key word, easy. Why would they make things difficult for you, making you jump through loopholes, hoops? Does that even make sense? And let's be real here. Anyone that makes the game difficult for you, and they actually do like you, well, you should run that much more readily because, hey, they got some issues up here that I'm sure you don't want to tackle down the road. When things actually get serious and you're kicking yourself for disregarding all those red flags that you see in the beginning where they're making it hard, making it difficult for you. I'm not talking about making it hard down there. We're talking about actual labor for you to grind, for you to run marathons, run around in circles, go on wild goose chases, play the game of cat and mouse non-stop just to secure the bag, just to land the person. Nah. Eject. Pull out. Literally. It ain't worth it. Your juice ain't worth the squeeze. Trust me, I've been there and done that. Hey, I shared with you some stories. Just like how things were getting hot and heavy with this girl I was dating. 5 dates in, within like 3 to 4 weeks, she suddenly tells me she has to go away to San Francisco. Mind you, I'm like, all right, see you in a couple weeks. I didn't want to bother her, but guess what? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks passed. I'm sure she already came back. I'm like, all right, perhaps school started again. I'll chill out, but hey, after more than 3 weeks, I'm like, yo, this ain't right. What happened? So I started hitting her up. Maybe she lost her phone. And here's what happened. You see, I use the iPhone. So if you're an iPhone user, you know the speech, the texts bubbles are blue. Well, I know she had an Android. So when I first talked to her, it was green. But once I texted her, after 3.5 weeks, the speech bubbles became blue. So my smartness took the better of me. It got the best of me. I was kicking into overdrive, Sherlock Holmes in the building. I was going, oh wait, hold on a second. She got a new phone. So that means she lost her phone in San Francisco, got a new one. Perhaps she never even saved my number because, the cloud, it didn't save her on her backup. She lost my number. She'd been trying to reach me desperately, but she didn't have any way of contact. I was writing my own epic story. And guess what? I called a couple times, sent a couple texts, see, hey, what's up? And guess what? I didn't say who I was. I was smart enough to feel it out. I say, hey, how you been? And she responded with, hey, Irvin. Oof, let me tell you. That was the one line I didn't want to find out, didn't want to see, where basically, in a nutshell, says, listen, Irvin, I know who you are. I know it's you. I got your number. I just chose not to reach out. And trust me, the rest of the story gets worse. Because, I hit up some of my friends. One of them was like, hey, listen, you gotta let her know how you feel. Now, if y'all been watching any of these videos, you know that's one of the worst advice you can give somebody, let alone take. Whoever has told you, just let her know how you feel. No. That person needs to be excommunicated immediately. But going back to the story, I'm like, hey, makes perfectly logical sense. Let me write up some essays to let her know. Listen, I don't know what happened, but you just disappeared on me. What's going on? That kind of explanation. Well, at the end of the day, I did manage to get some pity explanation for her, but you have to understand, anyone can tell you what they want. Is it cap? Is it even real? Is there even any shred of honesty in there? You never know. Maybe they just make up something else to blow you off, just to get you off their back, I mean, at the end of the day, it's already been 3.5 weeks. The chick's already moved on. Why she gotta break it down for you? She could have just said, hey, listen, things didn't work out. I wasn't feeling it. And you will never know. And you don't need to know. All you have to know is this chick did not hit you back up, did not hit me back up. She wasn't interested. And it's time to move on. Because like I said, flip the script around. Anyone who's actually feeling another one, you think they're going to leave room for error? Leave room for misinterpretation, for that possibility? Hell no. I'm gonna be excited, man. Excited to get you out another date, man. I can't wait to see you. 3.5 weeks of silence speaks volumes. That silence is deafening, let me tell you. Because going back to the story, she did respond. It was an extensive essay in return, but in a nutshell, it's just like, hey, we never talked. I moved on. Well, there in of itself is a problem. What do you mean we never talked? You were on vacation. Gotta give you your space. So at the end of the day, if a chick really actually wanted you to hit her up while she's pulling away, playing games with you, listen, you're better off alone. Find someone else. It's a lose-lose game. You need someone with high interest. Life's just better that way. Cat and mouse isn't the game you want to play with someone that has the potential to be your life partner, to be your partner in crime. You want to always chase someone for life? Does that make sense to you? No. So, the final recap. To chase or not to chase, it's easy. Never chase. But I understand. It gets difficult when you really are feeling the person. But you gotta tell yourself, that extra reach out is not gonna matter. Here's the other way to see it. I'm sure you had somebody who you did not like. Now, I'm sure some of you might comment going, man, no girls want me, you kidding me? All right, fine. But I'm sure you had that annoying ass friend, in quotes, of course, that classmate, that person in school who managed to get your number and you found out she's a weirdo, he's a weirdo, and you're like trying to distance yourself from him. You just can't seem to shake him. And he's like texting you, calling you. You know, that annoying ass guy you just want to drop but can't get rid of. How do you respond? Do you even respond? Do you take hours to respond? Leave him on red? Not pick up the calls? You're sending a clear message, and let me tell you, that guy's just not picking it up. Literally. Well, guess what? That's how you have to treat it. By flipping the script around. If the person you're reaching out to is not returning the text, the calls, in a timely manner, like tennis, hey, engage it. What's going on? Does it really take more than 24 hours to respond? Hell, let's be real here. If you're texting your buddies, how long does it really take? Let's say someone's busy. 2 hours. Listen, I don't think I've ever had any friend text me more than 6 hours. Unless it's like some overnight stuff, like someone fell asleep. It just doesn't happen like that. If someone is super interested in you, the text will be instantaneous, let me tell you. In this day and age where everyone is glued to their phones, it does not take more than an hour, especially if it's a budding romance. I'll tell you that one. So, I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. Hope you guys learned something, man, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.